Why is karate more than just a martial art? And how can it change your life for the better? Mr. Miyagi, a fictional character in the Karate Kid film saga, once famously remarked, "Lesson not just karate only, lesson for whole life. Whole life have a better balance. Everything be better." When you think of karate, first thing that comes to mind is probably people exercising in white gi uniforms, wearing colored or black belts around their waists, performing kata and various kicks, punches, blocks, and takedowns, shouting loud kiais at the end of their techniques. But is that all that there is to karate? Let's dive a little bit deeper and look at the origins of karate. Karate was born in the Ryukyu Kingdom of Okinawa, modern-day Japan, inspired by Chinese Kung Fu from the Fujian province in southern China. The beginnings of karate date as far back as the 14th century, when Okinawan merchants exchanged goods and cultural influences with southern China. One form of this exchange involved learning various forms of unarmed combat, including White Crane Kung Fu, Shaolin Temple Boxing, or Kwenfa, Kenpo. Todi, as it was called at the time, or Chinese Hand, further developed into its own separate martial art, fusing elements of Chinese Kung Fu with indigenous Okinawan fighting styles in the 16th through to 19th centuries, and became what we know today as karate, or empty hand. Karate was designed as a highly effective self-defense system or martial art which allowed practitioners to defend themselves against a potential attacker. It was meant to be used for that purpose only. Karate was not designed to be a sports discipline or combat sport. It wasn't about winning trophies, medals, or competitions. The techniques used in karate, often targeting vital points, were deadly and extremely effective. One strike delivered by an experienced karateka could potentially disable or kill an opponent. In that case, why would karate be more than merely a martial art, fighting style, or a self-defense system? There is, of course, more to karate than meets the eye. Those who practice traditional martial arts are probably familiar with the Japanese term do. There are currently a few martial arts that contain the suffix do in their name. But what exactly does do stand for? If you translate it from Japanese into English language, do means the way. For example, judo, the gentle way; kendo, way of the sword; iaido, way of mental presence; aikido, way of unifying with life energy; and karate-do, way of the empty hand, formerly known as Todi, the Chinese hand. Gichin Funakoshi, the founder of modern-day karate, always referred to his chosen martial art as karate-do, implying that karate is not just a martial art or a self-defense system, but a way of life. He also wrote a book of the same title, Karate-do, My Way of Life. To those who haven't read it yet, I highly recommend it. It's a beautifully written publication which contains autobiography of Sensei Funakoshi. It also provides background information regarding formation of modern-day karate and Shotokan style in particular, of which Funakoshi was the founder. One of Funakoshi's famous quotes on karate is, "When you look at life, think in terms of karate, but remember that karate is not only karate. It is life." So Master Funakoshi acknowledges the practical aspect of karate and refers to it as being useful in daily life. Master Funakoshi also wrote, "Only through training will a person learn his own weaknesses. He who is aware of his weaknesses will remain master of himself in any situation. Again, it can be applied in real life, for example, business negotiations, work projects, etc. The spirit of perseverance in pursuing one's goal despite all odds, as well as resilience, are useful tools in karate as well as professional career. Then, there is the philosophical and ethical aspect. Master Funakoshi wrote, "Seek perfection of character, be faithful, endeavor, respect others, refrain from violent behavior. Karate makes you into a better individual. It teaches you to show respect and work on self-development, perfecting your character." Rigorous karate training, performing hundreds of repetitions each day, drilling various techniques, stances, and kata in the dojo or at home, improves your fitness and stamina as well as coordination. It conditions your body, it perfects your physique, and gives you focus and expands your awareness. Regular practice of karate contributes to creating a better self-discipline, self-control. It improves your self-confidence, builds up your character, teaches you humility, and creates the spirit of resilience. A karateka never gives up in the face of adversity, but pushes on to surpass his or her limitations. When experiencing failure, a karateka bounces back quicker and easier to face the challenges again and overcome them. These qualities are immensely useful in the real world, not just the dojo. At work, business, school, interpersonal relationships, karate helps you build a successful and satisfying life. The quiet kata routine performed in the comfort of your own house can be a form of meditation or quieting your mind and achieving greater inner peace. Although kata are much more than this, they are coded practical self-defense moves with multiple applications. Each kata technique can be used in various self-defense or attack scenarios called bankai. But here's the thing. A sports person may achieve a great success in life through practice of their chosen sports discipline. They end up winning gold medals, world championships, money prizes, trophies. But when their career is over, there are no more medals to win. This may easily lead to a burnout syndrome. It can happen, for example, as a result of old age, injuries, poor health, or other reasons. There is nothing else to hang on to. Once a highly successful sports person, retired from his career, often resorts to alcohol, drugs, gambling, or other addictions to cope with life's pressures, the feeling of failure, or rejection and lack of fulfillment. On the other hand, karateka, even those who have previously competed but can no longer do so, still attend their dojo training or train at home. They have their kihon, basics, and kata, as well as stretching routine, and ethical and philosophical principles to rely on to cope with daily challenges. This iron framework, which karate provides them with, ensures karateka follows an established routine, which helps them carry on with their lives and face challenges with greater resilience and peace of mind. The beautiful thing about karate is that you can practice it at any age, young or old. If you cannot train or compete, you still have your karate mindset, a resilient attitude towards life. Karate-do is the way of life, the way of continuous self-improvement, a journey towards becoming a better person. If you practice karate, or have done so for many years or even decades, keep up the good work, train hard and never give up. And remember also to have some fun. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, or consider subscribing. Thank you again for your kind support. Hope you all have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.